Hey guys, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a fabulous holiday. And we're going to start off the new year with a 1920s makeup tutorial. Now for this look, I took inspiration from the 1920s film actress Clara Bow. The Roaring 20s is actually when makeup started to become really popular because film started to get really popular. And there was beautiful, glamorous makeup looks in film. So today I'm going to show you a more glamorous look that you might have seen on the actresses or just something that really reads 1920s. Mind you, I'm not doing costumey 1920s because there's a lot of inaccuracies with those looks. I'm really going to try to stick as true to possible to a true 1920s makeup look. For my hair, I'm just trying to do finger waves. That was the most common look of the 20s. I just curled my hair and then set it in place with some clips, and I just sprayed the heck out of it, and hopefully it sits like this for a while and will stay in place. Now the first thing that I'm going to be doing is tackling my brows. So in the 1920s, brows were very thin and they were downturned and very long, or they just completely drew them on, which is what I will be doing. Now I'm not going to be shaving my brows off because that's a little extreme, but I will be blocking them using glue. This is just an Elmer's glue stick. You can get it at any store. The first thing I'm going to do is apply on my brows going towards the center of my face so that way I get it on the underside of the hairs. Then I'm going to glue it upwards, and if I have some stubborn hairs, I'm going to take a spoolie, push them upwards as well. You want all the hair to be up so that there's less texture when you're applying foundation on. And of course, I'm going to do this to both brows. Now this is just one layer. What you have to do is you have to keep adding layers every time it dries. I like to do maybe about 4, maybe 5 layers. And what this does is that the glue creates almost like a mold around your eyebrows, and you can put things on top of it without the texture of the hair showing up. Now, how many layers is enough for you? It totally depends on your hair texture. I like to touch it with my fingers once it's dry to feel if I can feel any of my hair. If all I feel is the glue, that means I know it's ready. I added some more on this one because I could still feel the hair. Now you do not want this to peel. There's some peeling already going under my right eye because I picked out a clump. When you pick, it's going to peel, and that texture is going to show up when you apply your makeup. Now I'm going to go and set this with some powder. I'm using the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in Sheer. And I'm applying this with a face puff all over the eyebrows. And you can see that texture that I was talking about from that peeling. Now, if you have dark eyebrows like I do, your eyebrows might read a little green after you put your makeup on. So to prevent this, I'm going to apply a light pink all over the eyebrows to kind of correct that. The reason I'm doing pink is because on the color wheel, red and green are opposite colors. So this should help balance them out after I apply on the powder again and my foundation. And then I'm going to go in with my powder again, and you can see how it really lightened up my brows. Okay, and this is where the fun begins. Now we're going to go in with our base. Now if you have a cream foundation, you want something thick that will really cover up all the texture on your face, especially in the eyebrow area. I currently don't have a cream foundation, so I am using a liquid foundation. You just want something with a lot of coverage. I'm using the YSL All Hours foundation. And I'm using a shade that's actually a little bit lighter because I want that extra fair complexion you get in the photos. When you're going over your eyebrows, make sure to blot instead of rub. And I apply this all over my face, including my eyelids and down my neck. I still have a little bit of eyebrow peeking through, so I'm going to add a little bit of concealer by dotting onto my eyebrows and letting it sit for a couple minutes for it to dry a little bit before I blot in as well. And then I'm going to powder my face again. Now for eyebrows, you can use either a black or dark brown liner. I'm using black. This is the Give Beauty eyeliner in the shade Spiderwebs. And you're going to start at your natural brow, but then go straight, and as you get to the outer end of your eye, start to curve downwards. You want those downturned eyebrows. You can elongate them too. And then I'm just going to set this with a dark eyeshadow and a thin brush. For eyeshadow, I am using the Give Beauty Icing Color Palette Danger Zone. And this is essentially just 2 colors. I take a light brown and apply it all over my lid, upwards as well. And then I take a black shadow. Now this one looks sparkly, but it's not. I take that black shadow and start it at the outer crease of my eyes. Now the key is to blend it upwards. As you're going towards the inner crease of your eyes, you're going upwards towards your eyebrow. This creates that down-turned effect, which is what we want. We want sad-looking eyes. We're going to keep building up that smokiness, and we're also going to add a little bit underneath the eye, just on the outer corner. Using the NYX Jumbo Eyeliner in white, we're going to do the bottom waterline, and then go on the top waterline with black. I curled my lashes off camera, and now I'm going to be using the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. This is my favorite mascara right now. It just really gives volume. And I'm going to apply that on the lashes. You can also add lashes to this if you want. I'm choosing not to. I'm going to stick with my natural lash and add lots of mascara. Now they used cream blushes back then, but because I already powdered my face, I'm actually going to use a powder blush. You're going to find the apples of your cheeks, and you're going to apply a little lower. But you want to use a rosy shade, something bright and pink with red undertones. And applying and blending it out in circular motions. The reason you're applying lower is because it gives more of a rounder effect on the face, and they wanted everything to be rounder. Round eyebrows, round eyes, round cheeks, and round lips. For lips, deeper reds were super popular for that vampy effect, and I'm going to be using Balsamic Cosmetics Cherry Red. Now the only thing you're going to be over drawing on this lip is your Cupid's bow. They overdrew the Cupid's bow for a heart shape, and the Cupid's bow itself, somewhere between pointed and round. It's definitely more pointed than round. You're going to draw that line all the way down, underlining your lip, and you're not going to go all the way to the end either. For the bottom lip, they wanted a very small bottom lip, so again, this is underdrawing. And the whole point is to make it look round. This is what the Cupid's bow looks like. It doesn't go all the way to the ends. The bottom lip is small, it's underlined, and it doesn't reach the ends either. And this is the final makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and do my hair. And this is the final look. I threw a headpiece on. Now I've seen again in the costumey 1920s looks, they wear it across the head, which you can do, but I prefer to wear it like this because I've seen more photos of the 1920s of people wearing it like that. Now my finger waves turned out a lot better when I had a bob. My hair right now is like a grown out mullet, a very short mullet, and it's very chopped up and layered, so it just didn't turn out the way it had done before. Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time!